How was your experience at this 1 week in paradise?
Where do I begin? It was amazing. It was definitely a God's calling why I got called here. I actually won this trip by Paradisefield. They actually voted all for me, and that's how I got here. But I think God knew that I needed to come here. You know, I've been praying for so long on how to do things and the way to do it, and you know, I had to deal with a little bit of, you know, stress and how to release and stuff like that, but I didn't know how to do my combinations of maybe food and what to do and how to do. Like, I had become vegan, but I still was not getting the weight off. And I think that they weighed me yesterday and I lost 7 pounds. I'm like, wow, really? So I couldn't believe it. 5 days I lost 7 pounds. But yeah, so it was definitely a blessing. I mean, I can't even explain it. Like, and the people, and it's just so nice to be around Christian people, because I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. I believe in God with all my heart. I couldn't have it any other way, right? But yeah, the relationships, the people, the environment, it's just, the whole thing was just amazing, right? Like, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. There's probably still a lot of things that I got to keep going when I go home. So hopefully I got to talk to myself, right? But, you know, what they're teaching you here is trying to do baby steps, right? So not to go 100 miles an hour, because that's what I used to do before. It's like it's all or nothing, right? But it's not. It's baby steps, right? So, yeah. There's many of them.
Maybe the most important.
Actually, you know what? It was really funny. I got to share this. It's like a little experience. It was actually one of the other girls that's here. Her name is Amanda. And it started out, we got a lot of beet juice when we did our cleansing, right? So what happened was I think that on 3 days after I was at the farm, they started incorporating food, raw food for your stomach, because that's the way they said it, because you have to do it slowly, transition, right? So I think I only had a little salad. So I remember talking to my husband on the phone, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, baby, I'm starving. Like, I could have had 3 times more of this salad, right? And then all of a sudden I get a knock on the door. And I'm like, oh, I wonder who that is, right? So I go and check the door, and the lady goes, oh, I have a smoothie for you. And I go, smoothie? And I'm looking at the color, and I'm like, I don't know about this, right? So I take it, I go back to my bed and take a sip, and it's like, oh, it's fruits. I'm all excited, right? So I'm like, yeah, fruit smoothie, right? So anyway, the next night, we were supposed to go back and get our juice at 7 o'clock. So I'm going up and I'm like running, right? I'm like, I'm ready for my smoothie, right? So then all of a sudden I get there and it's like, oh, it's not a smoothie, it's beet juice. I was so disappointed, right? But again, they teach you with your mind thought here that you have to think positive and you got to give your day. So I'm thinking, well, maybe Jesus is trying to teach me something out of this. Maybe I shouldn't be expecting anything. Yeah. So anyway, make the long story short, the next day, this is where you're going to have the biggest laugh. The next day, I come back. I'm waiting for my juice, right?
Yeah.
I have beet juice in my head. No expectation. We're getting beet juice tonight, right? So one of our friends, her name's Amanda, right? She sits beside me, and because we were having movie night, she's like, oh, Sylvie, we're getting a smoothie. And I go, no. I said, you're thinking all wrong. I said, you can't think like that, right? She goes, what are you talking about? I go, no, seriously, like, you can't think like that. I said, you got to think beet juice. And she said, no, Sylvie, I know in my heart that I can feel it. It's smoothie, it's movie night, it's smoothie. And I said, I'm telling you right now, it's beet juice, right? All of a sudden, she's sitting there waiting. The girl comes in with carrot juice. So I'm like, yes, right? And she looks at me and I go, I'm not disappointed. I was waiting for beet juice and I got carrot juice. I said, you see, no expectation. And she's looking at me, she's all sad at the end of the table. And she's like, but I wanted fruit juice. And then I said, you see? So that's, to me, that's what I learned that day. Was I think Jesus was trying to show me that don't expect anything. Right? So yeah, I was excited with my carrot juice. I just expected beet juice, right? But yeah, we laughed. So it was so funny last night. We're sitting there for the last night and they brought our beet juice and we're just looking at each other, right? And we're laughing and the pastor's looking over at us thinking, why is this so funny right now? Like, there's a whole story behind this, right? Yeah. There's so many. I think I would advise everybody to do this program. Everyone should be doing this program, absolutely. But yeah, it's just letting God lead your life, right? Step by step, baby steps, right? And yeah, just learning all the right tools. But I think without this program, you don't learn all these right tools, right? So even me knowing that I'm leaving, I'm thinking, wow, my husband could have benefited from this. My kids could have benefited from this, right? Everybody could benefit from this, right? But it's really nice how this program is geared towards health, but it has God in the center of it. And that's what you need, right?
All right. Thank you so